Welcome, Pisces, to your weekly reading. This is for August the 10th to the 17th. This week, the Leo solar eclipse begins a new cycle in your 6th house of work, daily routines, and well-being. You may feel ready to improve the way you organize your life, begin a new professional responsibility, or create habits that offer greater balance. Mercury joining Jupiter could bring encouraging news, a useful solution, or an opportunity connected to your work. Mars enters your 5th house of romance, creativity, and happiness, awakening your desire to enjoy life more fully. Pisces, this is a collective reading, so please take what resonates and leave the rest. You may also find it helpful to watch your moon, rising, and Venus signs readings for further insight and information. Pisces will start off by looking at the energy surrounding you at the beginning of the week, your possible challenges, messages and advice from Spirit, your unexpected blessing coming through this week, and finally, the possible outcome of the week. At the beginning of the week, my dear Pisces, I do see that there are two distinct areas of your life that are actually not connected, but something very positive happens in each area. And the joy from one, of course, spills over to the joy of the other. These two pentacles here talk to me of two areas that I feel you have been focusing on, giving time and attention to. You could be a little bit worried or concerned about these two areas and what happens at the beginning of the week with the star coming through, sitting on top of our Two of Pentacles. Something really good happens in both areas, giving you this rainbow energy. So my dear Pisces, this one area, say, could be that you've been really worried, say, about somebody you really care about. Maybe they've had a health scare and you've been spending a lot of time with them, speaking to them, giving them courage. At the beginning of the week, you could hear really good news that everything's going to be okay. The second area could be that you were really worried about something going on with your finances. Maybe there's a big project at work and you feel under enormous pressure. Your business could be struggling. It could be that a big expense came up and you had to lay out a lot of money. Something happens at the beginning of the week that releases that pressure. I do see you feeling so much better as the week begins. Under your possible challenges, Pisces, with the Hanging Man here, I think there has been something going on around you with a particular relationship that has caused you to reflect. Perhaps you had an argument with somebody you really care about. Perhaps your close friend or your significant other is just not behaving like their usual self. And as much as you ask them what's going on, you don't get a solid answer. So with the Hanging Man, I see you could have been reflecting, looking at this and wondering what it could be. With 10 of Cups coming through, my dear Pisces, you have nothing to worry about. Once again, we see this wonderful rainbow energy coming into your week. Whatever it is that was worrying you, causing you to reflect with regards to this relationship, I see it being more connected and stronger than ever. Now, Pisces, this could also be that you have been calling in a particular relationship, wanting to meet somebody significant romantically, hoping and praying to find a boss that you connect with, where you can feel comfortable working for them for years and they'll mentor you and grow you. With the 10 of Cups coming through, this particular person you have been calling in could very well make themselves known this week. Spirit has a very interesting message for you, Pisces. They want you to know that all this time that you could have spent wondering, thinking, contemplating has not been in vain. What you don't realize is that when you pull back, when you give yourself time and space to think about what is going on in your life, it allows you to find your balance again. It allows you not to be so reactive, but to think things through. How do I feel? What could be the problem here? Why is their behavior triggering me? It allows you to really go deep, understand what is happening, and then deal with the situation, my dear Pisces, from a position of strength and emotional maturity. You are presenting under this message as King of Cups. It doesn't matter your gender, it's the energy of our wise, intuitive King I am speaking about. So don't be frustrated or don't come down hard on yourself if you need time to work through your emotions and to understand what is actually happening. Because what happens is it allows you to really come back from a position of power, from a position of calmness, maturity, and address the situation in the best way possible. Now let us see what your unexpected blessing is this week. And my dear Pisces, 8 of Cups here is telling me that you move away from this energy of what should I do? How should I manage it? What's the best way forward? You now know exactly what to do and how to progress forward. So you leave it behind. The energy of the unknown leaves you. And now, my dear Pisces, we see 9 of Pentacles coming through. Now, 9 of Pentacles is speaking to us of this incredible rainbow energy. As you know, whenever we see the rainbow, there's always that feeling of a miracle, of hope, of being blessed. And here, under your unexpected blessing, I see you, my dear Pisces, really feeling on top of the world, feeling as though things are looking up. Certain relationships have progressed and grown, and these 2 particular areas are now shining brightly with positive news and possibility. This tells me that you feel blessed, you feel abundant, and you feel better than you have in some time. At the end of the week, with the moon here, my dear Pisces, this is going to be a wonderful week for you to truly trust what you feel. This is working with your intuition, that wise oracle within you. You will know the way forward just by simply looking within. If something comes up and you get an uncomfortable feeling, this is your intuition telling you, stop, pull back, think about it before you move forward. If somebody reaches out and asks you out on a date and you've got butterflies in your stomach and you can't wait, this is your intuition confirming, my dear Pisces, this is right, move forward. With 3 of Pentacles here, Pisces, I do see you being very social this weekend, but you are social with people you feel connected to, people that get you, people who understand you, people who you can be yourself with. And so I see a really enjoyable weekend coming up for you. Let's go ahead now and get an additional message for the week. Transformation. That's a beautiful message to get, Pisces, because it tells us of you coming out of a cocoon stage, the stage of preparing, thinking and analyzing and moving into your Nine of Pentacles. There is a wonderful release, and you, Pisces, will feel this beautiful butterfly energy as you now embrace whatever the rainbow means to you. That's all I have for you right now. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I wish you the most wonderful week, and I am sending you all so much love.